Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tools and Gear. It's finally here, the Ryobi LINK Modular System. This is supposed to be the system that is comparable to, say, Dewalt Toughsystem, Milwaukee Packout, but it's geared specifically for home DIY users, and it has some other options that the other systems don't have, including a wall-mounted modular system. As you can see here, that's kind of their big thing. Besides just having the boxes, they offer some different types of storage solutions that are more geared for the homeowner, people with garages, sheds, stuff like that. People that want a nicer looking system than, say, just regular shelves and pegboard. So they've had it on the Home Depot US site for probably a couple months now, but now it's on the Home Depot Canada site. As you can see here, we've got some prices. Unfortunately, it's not available in the stores yet, but you can buy it online and have it shipped, it looks like. So it appears that there's 16 different components. It's really about 14. The storage cabinets here are not part of the system, but they've actually included that. So there's 14. The neat thing is they've also got some kits here. So they've got a 7-piece wall storage kit and just the additional wall rails as well, if you need to add more rails. So it's a neat system. Gives you a clean, kind of professional look for your garage. The only problem I would have with it right now is in Canada, they're not offering the storage container. So the module rolling boxes don't seem to be available, which was one of the main components of the system. So I'm kind of not sure why they wouldn't offer that as part of the initial rollout, but I'm sure we'll see that coming soon. For people that aren't aware, Ryobi is owned by the same company, TTI, that owns Milwaukee. So you're going to see a lot of similarities in the system between this and, say, the Milwaukee Packout, which I would say today is the best professional storage system out there. They have a lot of options. The quality of the build is really good, and it's just an all-around good box. Now, that being said, there are some other options out there. The big drawback of the Packout is the price. Basically, it's the most expensive system out there as well. So the Ryobi system, if we go on to the Home Depot US site, you can see here it's $183. So if you convert that into Canadian dollars, as of right now, that would be, with the exchange rate, about $229. So it's a lot cheaper than the Milwaukee Packout. As you can see here, this is Canadian, $348. The Dewalt Toughsystem is $329 Canadian. So the price point from an MSRP is a lot better than these other systems, and they offer, I would say, based on what I've seen so far, other people reviewing and other people have seen they've got their hands on them, they seem to have a very comparable box to these two other systems. Ridgid does offer some boxes, and they are, I would say, in the same price point as the Ryobi, but I think you're going to see the Ridgid stuff go away. Now, the reviews on the Ridgid, for the most part, everyone likes the boxes. They're a good box for the price, but as you can see here, they only offer basically the rolling box and a bigger box and a cart. So there's not much of a selection there. The idea with Ryobi is they are going to be offering, hopefully, some more options to the rolling boxes. So you can see here they got the rolling box, a medium box, and a small box. They also have a crate. So right now they've already got more than the Ridgid. And again, Ridgid is owned by the same company. So TTI owns Ryobi, Ridgid, and Milwaukee. So each one of them have their own systems. So I think you're going to see the Ridgid stuff go away and the Ryobi LINK system take over that market. So hopefully when the rolling toolbox actually hits Canada, and we hope the price is $130, then this will be a great deal for people that don't want to spend another $100 or $200 on the other two systems. Mind you, the Dewalt and especially the Packout do have a lot more options with their rolling toolboxes. Milwaukee has a lot of different size boxes, half boxes. A lot of their tools are linked into the system. Dewalt's similar. Dewalt doesn't have as many options as the Packout. They're primarily just boxes. They do have a couple of small part organizers, some crates, but that's about it. When you get into the Packout system, they have tons of different little organizers, full, low profile, other ones that are just half, which is a huge benefit. They also offer half boxes, which is a huge convenience. And they've integrated a lot of their tote systems to connect with the Packout as well. Let's go back here so you can see it's got the wall storage system, which is like a hexagon. A lot of people have done reviews on this and kind of shown how it all works. I'm not going to get into those details yet. I'm going to wait until we get our hands on one of these systems and then we can do our own review. But it does give it a nice, clean, professional look for your home. Gives you options to store most of your power tools, your lawn and garden tools, even things like ladders and chairs. It's a great little system. So here on the Ryobi main website, you can see all their offerings. So they've got the little kit, the 7-piece kit here, which gives you 2 of the rails and some of the hooks in a storage bin. More rails, and then you can see they've got some hanging shelves and storage options for your tools. Bins, hooks. They've got lots of options for you for all different applications. It's also got the toolboxes. These two, the medium and the small, can be mounted on their wall system. The rolling toolbox doesn't. Everything works together. So just as a quick comparison, say to the Milwaukee Packout, since they are in the same system, the pros with the Milwaukee Packout system, first and foremost, the build quality. It's a really tough, rugged box. The plastic it's a good thick plastic on it. They have great hinges. As you can see, they've also got the tie downs or the metal on the sides here, which make it very convenient for traveling. They also make it a little more secure. The latch system, again, is similar to the Ryobi. You just push the little button here and the whole system slides out. So it locks in a lot easier. Getting the boxes on and off are a breeze. It's a great system. The wheels are a nice size wheel. They have a 9-inch wheel, which compared to the Dewalt's 8-inch wheel, this makes a huge difference for maneuverability, especially over lawns and going up and down stairs. The handle in the back also is great because it's got this one button that releases the handle to go up or down. The new Dewalt Toughsystem has a similar button now. The old 1.0 system had a lever and it was tough to work sometimes. So just a quick comparison, they've got a one-touch release. So where the Milwaukee Packout slides and locks in, the Ryobi LINK System just snaps in from above. There's no sliding, but they both offer this release button. So underneath there's a little button when you want to release it from the other storage boxes that it's connected to. They also have similar latches. These are, in my opinion, a lot better than the Dewalt's and anything else that's on the market. They have a very firm closing mechanism. It feels good, and some of the complaints that I've heard, especially with the Dewalt Toughsystem, their latches aren't the best in terms of wear and tear. I have a couple personally there. The latches have broken off from the plastic. So I've had Milwaukee Packouts as well, and there's been no issues with those latches. As you can see here, it's the same little latch mechanism in the front, the same closing hinges. And like I said, the difference is the Milwaukee Packout kind of slides, you put it in and then slide it back and it clicks, where the Ryobi system, you just put it on top and then push it down to click. I haven't seen much of the comparisons on the plastic. I'm assuming the Ryobi has a little thinner plastic than the Packout. The Packout is a very sturdy box. The Dewalt Toughsystem 2 did change their latches. They're similar. I haven't heard or seen many complaints. In fact, the reviews are a lot better, especially on these latches and the new locking mechanisms on the side because they're spring-loaded. I do find they are still a little bit of an annoyance that you have to reach around and unclip them every time instead of pulling a lever in the front. So that's one of the drawbacks of the Toughsystem. The other nice feature of the Ryobi system that they've taken from the Milwaukee Packout is the large wheels. So they do have it's a 9-inch wheel, which are way better than the Dewalt systems. The wheels in the Dewalt, even on the new 2.0, are a lot smaller, and it makes it a little more difficult to maneuver around, especially if you're dragging over lawns, stairs, those type of things. The one thing to note is you are going to be paying a little bit more for the wall system. For this example here that they have on their website, this is roughly 24 of their wall rails. It's about 5 foot high by 8.5 feet long. So it's a decent size, but with 24 panels, if we just calculate it based on the pricing right now at $40 for 2 panels, you're going to see that it's to get the same system that they've got here on the wall, it's going to cost you about $1,000 Canadian just for the wall panels, not including any of the storage options you see here. So it can get a little bit pricey, but it does give you some unique storage abilities. It also gives a nice clean look for wherever you're putting this, opposed to building something and using pegboard or some other type of shelving. Gives you a nice, clean, professional look. The one gripe that I do have is if you go on the Home Depot American site, they seem to have, besides they have the rolling box 3-piece kit there, they have some different kits. So if you do a search for a Ryobi Link on the American site, you can see that they have some different kits here. They actually, besides the one we have, which is the 2 rails and a couple of hooks and a bin, and then the rails, they've got kits here with 4 rails and the tool organizer shelf. And then you see some with 2 rails and the organizer shelf. And then if you keep on searching a little bit, you'll see that they actually have some toolkits with the Link storage system. Those aren't offers that we have yet here in Canada. I've posted a video about the difference between Home Depot Canada and the US about a month ago. Go check that out, and that'll explain a little bit more on the frustrations. Again, why don't we have the same kits that the US have? So all in all, I still think it's a great system. It gives a professional look for your home and DIYers. I think the system is a good option for people that want a nice, professional, clean look in the garage. Remember, again, it's the same company that builds and makes the Milwaukee Packout, so you know the quality is going to be fairly decent with these things. It gives an option for somebody that doesn't want to go and pay double the money for the Milwaukee Packout or the new Dewalt Toughsystem, and it has different options that those other systems don't have, including that new the wall storage system, as you can see here. So if you want something that's built for a professional contractor but not the cost, then I would recommend these. We're hoping to get our hands on one or some of the systems here soon, so we can do kind of a live demo and do a live comparison of this system versus the Dewalt Toughsystem versus the Milwaukee Packout, and show everyone kind of the main differences between those 3 systems. Those are the 2 big systems. They are specifically geared for the professional contractors. So if you want something that's a little bit better than your regular old pegboard and MDF shelves, I would recommend this, and keep an eye out on the Home Depot website and in the stores for the systems. And remember to like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for all of our new videos coming out.